You all can remember your first ever Jump Dash level, whether you were part of the non-existent group to create a masterpiece of untouched the level editor for the first time, or you made levels like these. Yeah, you get the idea. But today I'll be remaking the first level I ever made, from the garbage it once was to, well, something better, I guess.
And is this it? Right, so this is the level. This is like the first thing I ever built when I touched the editor. Surprising, right? Well, I'm honestly surprised on how I was able to use 3D blocks. I think I was actually quite adventurous with the editor. And watch this. Yeah, there are a lot of skips, of course. Not surprising at all. And what's funny is that I literally randomly place these pillars you see right here and just place indication player where to jump or not. And oh, you can't even just fall there, you have to like jump slightly. Oh my god. Okay, wrong gives of slopes, and this is just layouts. I mean, it's not like I even made a layout for building this. Didn't even play test this. Well, the level was, of course, you guessed it, never finished.
As you can see, the level was never finished, which is no surprise, but I managed to get past the rewarding length so we can work with something. But before we head over to the decoration, well, you probably know what I'm about to say. Leave a like if you're enjoying the video so far and subscribe to the channel because this video took a while for me to create. And I'll really appreciate it if you watch all the way to the end. But this is all I'm asking for, so let's get back to building. And also turn on notifications because I'll be live streaming on this channel about twice a week starting from March.
So first of all, we're gonna scrap this block design. Well, I don't know, this level actually had a lot of potential. I feel like I should have finished it. Instead of posting crap into this server instead, just gonna place some new outlines, and I think we're gonna pick a new block design. I think it should be a custom one. Or you know what, these ones are actually kind of fire, like why not keep them? 3D block design, it actually looks really good. And one thing I noticed about this level too is that I didn't even use glue. Obviously gonna make use of that. We're gonna keep the background the same. We'll just make the background dark. I think this looks decent enough actually. Spikes, I think they'll stay the same. Let's wait and see. Just remove these indications. I think we should make use of these ones instead. And yeah, this is actually great. As for this, we're just completely gonna get rid of it and let's place a double spike jump because why not? I mean, I like the idea of a fake it there, so I'm thinking I should still use it. Spider parts, why not? Make it actually turning quite good so far. The block design is still basic, but like I said, I'm making was just garbage, so don't expect anything too flashy. I can't forget one important thing. The orbs also have some sort of decoration objects around them. You can see this especially in the main Jump Dash levels.
For this part, the Dasher, gonna get rid of it. I don't know, it kind of looks like two are going up and down at once. But it's fine, I guess. I know it looks a bit empty, but maybe the same, but I'm used to adding the air deco after deciding what block design to use. As for this part, well, we're gonna be using pixel blocks. I just can't help myself but to use them in this remake. I think this should look fine. Honestly, I'm missing one very important factor. The gameplay. Okay, so I think we actually need to repair the gameplay a lot. Come on, like what the hell is this?
And would you look at that? That's the new gameplay you see over there. And I had to delete that object from earlier because I decided to use something else for the decoration. This object right here. I guess that looks fine, but this obviously can be empty, so just gotta add some spikes there just like they had before. I never actually talked about the difficulty of this level. Oh, looking at it, it's probably gonna be 6-star, probably.
My damn screen recorder just had to ruin the audio footage of how I did the rest of the gameplay, so I'll just tell you right now. The major thing I did was turn this thing into a corridor that looks a bit inspired from Bloodbath. I decided to add a coin here because it just looked right. Also made use of teleport portals even though they weren't in the level originally, and I also did for the dumbest of reasons. The gameplay was way too close to the ground, like what? Lastly, I just made the ending that involved a wide but fast straight fly followed by a spider section to finish it all off, even making use of camera triggers. All that was left now was to decorate this part, but I left that as the last thing to do in this level. We are back here now. All we want to do is just select the structures and just give them each their own groups so that we can use move triggers on them. I have just done so to every single one of these in this part. So before we head over to the air deco, we're gonna deal with the pulses for the level, especially with the orbs. For the orbs, I decided to take inspiration from Geometrical Dominator's memory part, and no one makes it a memory part but the effects on the orbs, which still works well with the level in a way since it was 2.0/2.1 level. Also forgot to mention the amount of glow I added to the level, from the structures to the spikes to the indications. Also added some source and cloud objects from Xday because I had nothing better to do. And for the dashboard by the end of the section, screw animated transitions, this just works fine.
Well, we already got these pillars to start off with, so might as well just add some ground spikes. This looks like a really awesome foundation for us to add some air deco. Like I said earlier, we're not doing anything special, just some indications. It definitely looks like the one from earlier. I think that actually needs a bit more glow. Yeah, pretty simple but well decorated here full part so far. Maybe we need a bit more for the ground. I totally can't forget that.
And this is basically all the elements I just talked about earlier being added to the level. I mean, these look good, but they're still missing a few things. But while we think about more things we should add to the part, let's start decorating this mess. I had to do everything else off camera, but it just included decorating this section. I'll show you the rest in about a minute. And adding more air deco to the other parts, even a few references. Do what it says. After days of remaking this madness and even asking for reviews, that's really important by the way, I present to you Rename Zero. Good name, right? Both the old and remade versions of the level will be uploaded to my account, so make sure you check out the next universe to know when, which would be soon after I upload this video. And I appreciate if you make requests to mods, and also for moderators watching this, I appreciate if you send to Robdo. I mean, I think this might be rate worthy, I'm not sure if it is. Anyways, check out the other two banger videos I've made in the past. God bless you and I shall see you in the next one.